Everybody, the Bong is here, and welcome to another stream here on Twitch for August the 9th, 2018. We're going to be playing some City of the Shroud for the PC. This game actually came out today from Abyssal Arts, and it's a different kind of RPG that went through Kickstarter, where it's community-driven, and apparently what that means is that your actions and the player's actions, like from the entire community, will affect how episode 2 and upward will go. Kinda has a little vibe of a Telltale game, but it doesn't really have that much of a narrative. Everyone keep to your line. Farmers to the left, civilians in the center, merchants to the right. Keep moving. Have your documents ready. Just try not to pay attention to my crooked face there. Next, papers? I'm from the Outer Farms. I came to find work. Papers? What? Gods above. You can't just come into the city. You need papers for me to review. Here, fill them out and be quick about it. What is your name? For some reason, I just tried to type in the rest of my name, and it just got out of the text box. I don't know why. Hi. Huh. And what's a farmer going to do in the city, I don't know. Farm? Farm for people, I guess? I figured I'd just find work. Where are you going to stay? I'll find somewhere. Anywhere. Nowhere. Underwear. Really? Look, our city is crowded enough. If you can't give me some answers, you can't come in. I can't just have vagrants on the streets doing nothing and starting fights. I'll find work, I swear. I can't go home. Maybe if you were to give me a few gold, I could overlook the irregularities. Just this once, of course. A few gold? I only have some silver. How many? 30? Done. That's all I have. Take it or leave it. But I thought you were so sure you could find work. You wouldn't have been lying to me, would you? Here, take it. Pleasure doing business with you. And mind the portals. The what now? Move along! Move along! No, seriously. Did you say portals? Move along! Oh, hell. Huh. Nice tip that I got to see for like a quarter of a second. Portal! Everybody run! What the hell are portals? You see that thing over there? Full of monsters. Run! Sounds like a rifting guard. Oh man, it's been years since I played Skyrim. I had it on the PS3 and it would constantly crash at certain points because my save file got way too large. What is going on in this city? Out of the way! Defenders! Into formation! Hey, what's going on, video gaming for you? Glad you can make it. This is City of the Shroud. It's a game that came out today. It's story-driven, and for some reason Doggo is just like meandering around the chair. You, traveler, psst, over here, down this alley. For a moment there, I thought he had marshmallows on that stick instead of like a hat. That was weird. Alright, so as you can see here, there is some tactical element to this. Hello, Lucario. Glad you can make it. Quick! Down this sketchy-looking alley to safety. Why are you just standing there? This alley is definitely safe. See? Look at me not getting robbed or eaten or anything. I can't move my legs. Move your legs? Why would you? Oh, right. I always forget how quaint the outer provinces are. Well, how else am I supposed to run? Just use the left analog stick to highlight any of the blue tiles and press A to move. Just highlight a blue tile and press A? That's how all of the movers and shakers in Iskendron are getting around these days. But I suppose with your wardrobe, anyone could guess that you're behind the times. What about that glowing green tile? Can I press A to move to that one? Those are even better. They'll give you more action points or AP to keep fleeing from your rapidly approaching death. And remember that battles in Iskendron happen in real time, so the more AP you have, the more you can do. Like fleeing. Wait, real time? Where I come from, fighters patiently take turns hitting each other in battle. How charming. Don't worry. Simply keep your wits about you and an eye about how much AP you have, and you'll be fine. Okay. I suppose the sketchy looking alleyway is probably safe. I'm on my way. Alright, let me go to this one then. Okay, so it's kind of like a tactical RPG, but you keep having your turn as you go. Thank the gods! What is that thing? Oh, portal. That's what we call them, at least. Every so often, they open up and monsters come out into the streets. Run like hell if you see one. Those monsters will drag you into the portals if they catch you. That's crazy! What's crazy is how everyone here seems to be out for themselves, even in these chaotic times. No one simply helps. Hand over your gold, old man. Help, traveler! Use your combo wheel to defeat this vile thug. You do know how to use a combo wheel, right? Of course I do. It's sort of like a D-pad, right? People have used those to fight for years. It is kind of like a D-pad, yes. But combo wheels are the latest in combat technology. Highlight your enemy's tile with left analog stick, and hold A, and then use the analog stick or the D-pad to select your attacks in one motion. When you finish selecting attacks, release the A button to pummel your opponent. Okay, so there is a bit of a combo system with this. And keep in mind that if you release that, it will trigger the big X in the center of the combo wheel and reset your inputs. Use it if you want to start over. Right. Hold A, use the analog stick or the D-pad to make my inputs, then release A to attack. Yeah, I knew that. Like so. I think I got this figured out. Okay, there we go. I'll get the hang of it. It's just like me mashing like different directions. But I think I'm just gonna have to go with specific inputs. I'll have to learn them as I go. Phew! They're getting bolder by the day, I swear. I must give you something in recompense. A hat? You'd be wasted on that outfit, to be honest. How about this link gem? What's a link gem? Why, a link gem allows you to do more graceful things than simply whacking thieves with a stick. It would be most useful, and with your increased elegance, you will soon be worthy of my finest hats. Well, I suppose that's a life goal, but I really don't want to be getting to any fights. There! The one in the cloak! Get him! I'd take it, if I were you! The risk of being called quaint again. I think I see what to do with this link gem. I can use a specific series of basic attacks to activate a powerful unique effect. This one looks like it's called Mega Punch, and it activates by inputting right and then up on the combo wheel. Good job reading, traveler! I don't know if people from the outer provinces could do that. But no matter. You are correct, wise traveler, on the matter of link gems. Should you ever not know what to do, the spinning arrows in your combo wheel will show you how to activate your chosen link gem. Most importantly, if you save up your AP to unleash the right basic attacks in a row, Your dazzling display will at least begin to make up for your dismal appearance. Trying to learn this. Right up to Mega Punch. Oh, that's what I have to do. Okay, I have to let go at the right time. Huh. No, this is not Fire Emblem Grotus, because everything is going in real time, and it's going to be a bit overwhelming. Smashing! For someone who claims to want to avoid fights, you pack one heck of a punch. There. It's gonna take a lot of practice. Oh god, this is so rusty. Oof, you know, maybe it would be best just to go home. Yes, of course, that will solve your problems. Are you mocking me? Of course I am. One can't make a life out of running away. Good heavens. Take the second Link Gem. With this, you can do combos. I really don't want to get any more fights while I'm here. Ha! And I want to be king of the Zuar Peninsula. Actually, I take that back. That sounds terrible. But you, my friend, must learn to live with the hand you're dealt. The Link Gem will help you as you... Oh, gods above! What? What is it now? An escape portal monster! It looks almost dead. Run! No, I really think that together we can kill it, but... Damn it, he's gone. Come back! I don't know how to do combos. That's alright. I'll just direct from afar. Of course. It's okay now. I'm at a safe distance. Oh, good. I was super worried. Do you have any questions on how to do combos, or can I keep running away? I have so many questions. But now that I've had an eternity to study the second Link Gem while you fled to safety, I think I can handle combos. This second one's called Headbutt, which sounds rather brutish, but it looks like it activates with up and then left. Since Mega Punch is right and then up, and Headbutt is up and then left, I guess I'll just kind of do both and see how that goes. Yes, splendid! You're our inspiration to us all. Just kind of do both and see how that goes. I'll be running away if you need anything else. Good luck! Doesn't like to do my inputs. Why is it not doing it? Combat system is definitely needs a little work. Then again, I'm the one that needs the work. I thought you were going to do both Link Gems. I thought you were going to run away. I'm somewhat curious to see how this turns out. Okay, well, trying to figure all this out with a monster from another dimension rips me apart from magic is harder than it looks. I need at least 3 AP saved up to use both Mega Punch and Headbutt in the same combo. So give me a second here. Well, I guess I can just go over here to get some more AP. Maybe that was my problem. do it when I wanted to. Yeah, those inputs are actually infuriating me now. Do I even have enough AP to do this? I mean, I should. Guess I'm actually using AP while I move, too. Do I have enough now? Let me try it. Is that it? I think I just had to use the stick rather than the pad. Maybe that was the problem. That was amazing! You just kinda did both. I genuinely can't tell if that's sarcasm or you're actually impressed. I am genuinely impressed. And it's genuinely not dead yet. It's okay. I think one more of those combos should finish it off. Did that do it? No. Let me get some AP. Oh, I died! I didn't think you could die in the tutorial. Oh wow, this is off to a great start. Alright, what happens now? It allowed me to continue. It seems like the same motion for like canceling a combo is also the same motion for finishing your combo. And I feel like that makes little sense to me. So it's a massive learning curve for sure. I wonder how long this loading screen is. I hope it's not too long. I can't believe I died in the tutorial. Oh man, that's gonna be like a stain on my streaming career. If you can call it that. Any minute now. Like today. Like, a minute today would be preferred. So, how's everybody's week going? We got a little bit of time to talk about that, and it could be a long time. I don't even know if this game autosaves either. Because I would have considered just turning the game off and turning it back on. And see what happens. Oh! Something opened up. Like, I'm pressing the A button. And it does something. But the problem is, the game itself is not loading. Like, I'm still on the loading screen. But look, when I press the A button, listen. That happens. Is the game broken? Hold up a second. I'm just, gonna switch back to the overlay right there. What happens if I just X out of the game? And I'll just turn it back on. Hopefully nothing messed up there. I am noticing that the game, you know, considering it's new, like it came out today, does take a while to open. So that's one thing I'm getting out of this. Alright, we're back into the game now. What are my options? Okay, don't want to go to options. Oh, okay, we're back to a new game again. Oh, just pressing A erased what I entered. Alright, we're just going through all the dialogue again. I'll skip that. Alright, I'm gonna try to read the tutorial a little bit more clearly for fighting. See how that works. Maybe there's just something I overlooked. There, we're back. Now, let's see. When I get into battle, use your combo wheel to defeat this wild thug, blah blah blah. I don't exactly know how that works, that's the problem, that's why we're back here. Hydrate yourself without, hold A, then use the analog stick or the D-pad, select your attacks in one motion. When you're finished selecting attacks, release A to pummel your opponent. Okay, so I'm not supposed to release this at all until I release A first. Maybe I'll get the hang of this. Okay, there we go. I think that was my problem. I was releasing the stick and then releasing A. Or if I was trying to release them both at the same time, the stick was actually registering first. Alright, let's do that again. Mega Punch it is, eh? Let me go over here. I can't go over here. There, that's better. Now we got the hang of it. I killed him. Huh. Alright, then we get to the monster. Alright, here we go. Activate 2 gems in one combo. I can do that. Do it? I think I did it. Stuck. Yeah, I need more AP. Alright, let me get the AP and then we'll get over there. I wasn't allowed to move at the time, that was the issue. did it! I actually beat the monster! You actually did it! I thought for sure you'll be dragged back to the portal, or perhaps be nothing more than a bloody smear on the pavement. Or do you think they eat humans? Please stop listing ways I could die. Yes, of course. It was the one in the cloak. Right there. I saw them defeat the portal monsters. A hero! A hero! The hero of portals! Really? It was almost dead. The hero of portals! The hero of portals! The hero of portals! Honestly, if you'd all just listen for a moment. The hero of portals! Everyone, come see! The cloaked traveler has come to defeat the monsters in single combat! Oh gods, what do I do? Honestly, I'd roll with it. I just noticed his beard is in braids. But it's not true! I didn't defeat it on my own. First of all, you'll never get them to believe that. Second of all, as of an hour ago, you were destitute and homeless. This has likely solved all of your problems. And I won't tell anyone. Hey, Emotional King, glad you can make it. Yeah, that old one's face, I thought it was like an old man. It was just like a lot of detail and wrinkles to it. See? Watch. Look! The hero of portals! I saw the glorious battle with my own eyes! You're making it worse! Or better? Or worse? It's all a matter of perspective, dear hero. Now, I do believe I see an adoring mob coming this way. If you wish to avoid them, you should probably leave. Meet me at the temple later so we can discuss our conversation. Yay! I completed the quest. So I get Mega Punch and I get Headbutt. Alright, so Mega Punch can hit the characters behind the target. My Rage bonus is you deal additional damage to all targets. Apparently I need to be a brute for this, which apparently I am. For Headbutts, Crowd Control deals power and damage and removes disrupt effects, dealing bonus damage if an effect was removed. Okay, so I get a brief explanation of my moves. Okay, so this was what was supposed to load, but the loading screen took 500 years. This is actually the map. I want to go to the temple. So I can go back to the map, but I would like to talk to the hat merchant. What is going on in this city? I've been here for less than an hour, and I've already had to pay all of my money as a bribe, been attacked by thieves, and to top it off, there are apparently monsters from another dimension that show up randomly to drag people off. To be fair, nobody actually knows what lies on the other side of those portals, only that people don't ever come back. But you are right about one thing, these are tumultuous times for Iskendron. I've heard nothing of this outside the city. I'm not surprised. The city guard wouldn't want anyone to know in case the farmers stopped bringing the produce, and the merchants stopped bringing their ships. Monsters in the streets. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. Well said. And so, why would we tell anyone? Who would believe us? But enough about that. The city guard will deal with the fallout from that portal. Tell me of you, traveler. Where are you from? The Outer Farms. I am to make a bit of money to send home, but I've already lost all of the silver I had to get in here. A common enough tale, I'm afraid. Make sure to find yourself a protector, though, and you'll be safe enough. A protector? What is that? Before you do, however, take these. What are these? Glowing recommendations I composed during the battle, on the slender chance that you survived. Right. These 5 individuals control the major power blocks in Iskendron. I suggest you go find each of them and be very, very polite. Now, off you go. Thank you? Indeed. I shall look forward to watching your progress in the city. Navid, or Navid. Oh my god, look at those eyebrows! It's like you just put white out on them. You there! I saw you helping the hat seller. It was a kind thing to do. and brave to fight the beasts from the portal. Really, it was nothing. I'm just a traveler, here from the outer provinces. Ah, but I must disagree. In troubled times such as these, it is the actions of the common people, for better or worse, that shape our world. The city struggles, filled with the poor and the needy. And if we do not help one another, what will become of us? I haven't thought of it like that. People rarely do. But unlike most, you seek to help. It is most commendable. Thank you. Indeed. And what might I call you, traveler? I am Navid, head priest here in Iskandrun. I am Banga. I am pleased to meet you, Banga. As you say, you are new here. Is there anything I might do to aid you? For lack of any other options, I thought I would look for my friend. His name is Ravi. He and his family fled Gayan. Gayan. And they stayed with us for some time, but then came here, to the city. Ah! Well, I know where your friend would be, but I would caution you strongly against going there. You see, the refugees now live in the black market, and that is ruled by Zem, a most untrustworthy woman. She is capricious and greedy for riches. If you value your life, do not go there. But finding Ravi is my only option. I know no one else here. It is not so bad as you think. There are many in this city who will help you. Indeed, you may take refuge in the temple tonight. But believe me when I say that certain factions in this city may not be trusted. You would do well to avoid not only Zem, but also Azura, the leader of the merchants, and also some waifu and Fire Emblem Fate/Birthright. The second 3DS title, really. She will give you honeyed lies about trade and riches, but you must remember that she is here only for her own interest, and that she has no love for Iskandrun. Thank you for the warning. But enough about those to avoid. What you should do is have your papers processed with the city guard. Their headquarters lies over there. And remember, Banga, those with courage and kindness are always welcome amongst the priests. Iskandrun is in dire need of both. Oh, so I guess I just leave the temple now. Alright, so I got plenty of things to do. I gotta meet Omar and Sorab. Can I just go back to the temple? Is there anything for me? No, I would just be forced to leave. Alright, well I gotta go to the gates anyway. Is there really no one here? Because I have to go to the barracks. Talk to Sorab. Here you go. Welcome to City Hall. Take a form, fill it out, line up on the left, and wait for your turn at the desk. Wait, don't I know you? We fought some sort of monsters together this morning. That's right. It's good that you're here. We've been looking for you. Sorab wants to meet you. You know, the leader of the city guard. Follow me. He looks like that dude from Ocarina of Time. What's it like? Not Ingo. Talon? Are you the traveler who helped my guards this morning? What is your name? Yes, sir. My name is Banga. And really, it wasn't any trouble. Someone had to stop those monsters. Yes, precisely. However, it is disturbingly rare that we see someone with your sentiment. Much of the city is devoted to trifling pursuits. You are new here. You wish to be cautious in your speech. That is commendable. But there is no time to waste. What we need is people like you. People who will not lose their minds in the face of hardship. I see. You think me dull, perhaps. Boring. Without sympathy for the plight of those in the city. No, no. It is only right that you would think well of Iskandrun, having traveled here from the outer provinces. It worries you that I say the city is in precarious straits. Hey Bragg, how's it going? Yeah, the game actually does look good. It's like, it seems to be like a lot of attention to your actions deciding the course of the entire story. But we haven't gotten to that point yet, apparently. But you shall see the truth soon enough. Iskendron, like the rest of the world, is a place where chaos will rule unless order is maintained. Without order, violence will consume us all. Thieves and murderers in the streets, fields untended, shopkeepers unsafe. Do not be fooled, Banga. It is no ideology that will save us all. It is order. Simple order. While the people panic to see portals open or release monsters, you and I understand that this is only chaos, the same as other chaos. You know that these monsters must be fought, that they can be dealt with as any other murderer. That's true. The monsters are dangerous, but no more so than other things. Exactly! You see that it is action, not words and gestures, that will save us. Navid shares your views. In a way, Navid is an idealist. He believes that food and kindness will solve all ills, for he does not venture out of his temple to see the true dangers lurking in the city. But he is an honest man, and beloved of the nobles, and he creates no violence or chaos, unlike some. Oh? Yes. There are places in the city you would be wise to avoid, places even my guard cannot go without fear, which is shameful. There are troublemakers in Iskendron, people whose actions spur the very chaos I seek to avoid. Be wary of Zem, the one who shelters the refugees from Gayan, causing chaos within sight of the nobles' mansions. And be wary, too, of Omar. He spreads lies about the nobles and their war in Tirwal. He is far more dangerous than Zem, for he seeks to throw down the nobles entirely and give us over to chaos. So he's a bit of an anarchist. I see. I only wish to warn you, traveler. This city can be unkind. However, there is hope as long as we have citizens like you. With your help, we can make the streets safe and pave the way for trade and prosperity. Safety and prosperity are admirable goals. I am glad you agree. If ever you wish to join the city guard, come see me. And if you wish to aid Iskendron in a different way, by making sure trade is safe and profitable, take this token, and you will be allowed to the docks to see Azura. Tell her that I sent you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, traveler. I look forward to hearing more of your triumphs in this city. Alright, so I think Omar is over here, but I could also meet Azura. Let me go meet Omar. You there! Can I give you directions? That's very kind of you, but I'm not precisely sure where I'm going. I was looking for one of my friends from childhood, a refugee from Gayan. Ah, for that you will wish to go to the black market, in the shadow of the cliffs. I can see that you are eager to leave this place, though I assure you that we mean you no harm. Are you also a refugee? No, I came for the outer provinces. Times have been hard, and I needed to find money to send back to my family. And now that you are here, you find that the city is not so prosperous as you thought? Well, yes. We heard Iskendron was a city of beautiful monuments and mansions, that merchant ships brought silks and spices. We heard that the gods must have blessed Iskendron for it to be so wealthy. You must be disappointed to see how things are here. Please understand, I did not seek riches, only enough money to feed my family. Ah, my apologies. I was not accusing you. I understand all too well. In fact, of course, I returned to this city many months ago. From where? From the north, of course. From Tirwal. I was there in the first battles, and now, well, now I see that Iskendron is no longer the city I loved. It was not always like this, you know. You look young. You would not remember the days before the nobles. Even I scarcely remember them. But once, Iskendron was ruled by its people, and therefore sought what all people seek, prosperity and safety. When the nobles came to power, however, they sought what people seek through others, glory and riches. How can that be true? We have always had nobles. Oh, yes, always. But they are no more than the offspring of the old merchant guild, the ones who lost their trade to Azura and her fleet. They settled here, and, rich as they were, they fell to idleness. And from idleness and riches come dangerous things. You said that Skendron was a city of great monuments and ships in the harbor. Look, traveler, and you will see that the stories you heard were true, but glory comes at a cost. And this glory costs not the nobles, but the commoners. Do they not see the suffering? Ah, they see it, traveler. Indeed, they see it. Sorab, that noble's bastard son, sends the city guard to tell us that we must keep order and stability. They fear the questions we ask, and tell us that we are troublemakers. What they do not see, what they refuse to see, is that their order and stability, the order and stability they created for their life in those mansions, that is killing the common people of Skendron, the soldiers, the families, the poor. I hear from the head priest that the nobles make many donations to the poor. Navi told you that? Yes, it is true. He has a gift of sorts, a silver tongue, a quick mind. He is eager to secure the help of the rich, despite their best efforts. But there is one thing Navid will never do. What is that? He will never speak aloud of the injustices he sees. Oh, he will wheedle alms from the nobles by any means. And there are no riches in the priest's coffers, if that is what you think. Navi does not live richly. He is, in that sense, an honest man. But he does not ever speak the truth about where the problems lie in this city. He told me to be cautious of Zem. Zem? There's no need to fear Zem. She only loves two things in this world, her riches and the refugees from Gaen. As long as you do not harm either, she will not hurt you. No, the one to fear is Sorab, him and the ones he serves. How do you know all of this? I have seen far too much, traveler. Far too much indeed. Let me say only that I wish you well in this city, for it can be unkind to those in need. My name is Omar, and if you should wish for justice and a return to the old ways, come find me. But now, go, find your refugee friend. Take this token, and Zem will know that I have sent you. Feel no fear to ask her. I am pleased to meet you, Omar. My name is Banga. I wish you well. Farewell, Banga. I find myself hoping that we shall meet again. Alright, so this is pretty much the point where you can actually branch off to what quest you want to do. Do I want to, like, be on the side of the city guard and meet Azura? Or I can be on the side of, basically, the refugees and go see Zem. I'm gonna leave it to you guys in the chat, that anybody that's, like, interested to see where I go. Should I go see Azura or Zem? Azura is basically, like, the city guard. Zem is basically the refugees or, you know, rebels. Anarchists, if you will. So, I'm just gonna, like, give it a little while and see what you guys think. Okay, so we got one for Zem right away. Hey, Ix Ultima, how's it going? Alright, that's 2 votes for Zem. Hello to you too. Glad you can make it. Actually trying out this game for the first time. It literally came out today. I'll just, like, wait for a couple more people to, like, chime in. It is a democracy, you know? Okay, ooh, 1 for Azura. So, it's almost a bit split. Okay. Definitely liking how this is going. Oh, 2 for Azura. Oh, okay. We need a tiebreaker here. It's 2-2. I don't know if I can meet them both. But I have a feeling I can only meet one and not the other. Oh, you got the yard cut today. Oh, that's good. It's nice to be productive. I've been thinking about streaming this ever since I got this game, and hearing so much about it. Work has not been bad today. Was a little bit busy, but not overwhelming, thankfully. Hang on, I'm just gonna send this out on Twitter. Oh, you're still job stop job hunting. I'm learning how to talk, okay? You know, English is probably my 9th language. And it is hard. I feel ya for sure. I've been there. Alright, still waiting on one more vote. I sent out like another tweet that the stream is on the go. So hopefully we can get some more peeps. Yes, everybody in the chat send IX Ultima your positive energy that there will be a job found. Like, it's always good to like make some money because you kind of need it. They keep saying that money doesn't buy happiness. Well, it definitely buys your way out of a lot of problems. And when those problems are gone, there is a bit of happiness. Alright. Man, this music is actually really peaceful. I'm guessing most of the game is actually done in this one city. Or maybe there will be other towns? Could be interesting to see where it goes. Because the second episode of this game actually does not come out for another few months. But it will be out like later this year. And the other 2 episodes, I think, will be out sometime in 2019. Like, this is the first time I played a game like this, where it has, like, multiple episodes. Because I never played any of the Telltale games. And I know Final Fantasy VII, the remake, whenever that comes out in the year 2018, at this rate, will also have episodes. But it's gonna be weird that what I do may just be like a small ripple in the pond, because what if the rest of the community does the opposite? So it adds like a little bit of intrigue. Yeah, I definitely hear ya, like saving up for Smash Ultimate. Everyone is in there. Everyone is coming. You know, while Luigi is still an assist trophy, but he's equal to 0 in Knuckles now, so it ain't that bad. Man, I saw this on Twitter that apparently they were watching the Smash Direct on the big screen. Like, there was a big crowd. When K. Rool, like the silhouette of K. Rool showed up, everyone was just screaming at the top of their lungs. And then when it turned out to be DDD, they just started groaning in disgust. And then when K. Rool actually showed up, they started getting excited again. Like, whoever thought, like, a game character that hasn't been used a lot especially in the newer Donkey Kong Country games, if at all, got so much excitement. That and Luigi actually died. It's like if I had face cam, I'd be pouring a beer out for him. I feel like if they were going to reveal Waluigi as a playable character, they should have done it at the time that Luigi got killed by death, and then he gets resurrected as Waluigi. That would have just been messed up. Oh, apparently I got a new item in my inventory. Yeah, it looks like there are Steam cards for this game already. Alright, so anybody that actually comes into the chat, like anybody that's new, we're trying to decide if I should meet Azura, who is with the city guard, or meet with Zem, who's helping out the refugees. And there are 2 votes for each, but anybody that hasn't voted yet, you will be the deciding factor as to where the rest of the game will go. K-Rool looks like he's built for competitive play. He's built, period. Like, I saw like he has the crown from DKC 1, but he also has the captain attire from DKC 2. So I wonder if they'll actually have like a 3rd attire from when he was in DKC 3, when he was like commandeering chaos. I have no idea how Pichu is going to work in competitive play, given that his moves hurt him. I would laugh if Pichu had like Echo Fighters such as like Plusle and Minun. Honestly, I was shocked about Simon Belmont as well. Like, not just Simon, but including Richter. And then Dracula is actually going to be a boss hazard in Castle Dracula. And having the ability to turn those hazards off. I think that was one of the reasons we hated like playing Pyrosphere, I think it was, in Smash 4. It had the stage with like all the lava and everything. Like having those hazards turned off would be like a nice touch. I'm probably just gonna give it another minute or so, and if nobody else votes, I'll just do a coin flip. I'll just go into like random.org and we'll see where it goes. Yeah, I have a feeling there will be more characters to be revealed, if not just as DLC. If they're gonna add anyone, it's either gonna be Rex from Xenoblade 2, or it's probably gonna be one of the main characters from Fire Emblem Three Houses. So I know that game is supposed to come out too. And before anybody gets mad, there's too many Fire Emblem characters. We have 3 Links, okay? So I think we can afford to not be worried about that. Alright, so I'm just gonna get something on and go on my browser here. Coin flipper, that's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna flip 1 coin. Alright, so here's what it's gonna be. Heads, I'm going to meet Azura. And tails, I'm going to meet Zem. Alright, here we go. I gotta select my coin there. I'll go with the Canadian penny, even though it's not in circulation anymore. Flip the coin. It's tails. Well, technically it's a leaf, but that's what tails is. Because we still have the queen on there. so Azura was at the docks. So Zem is over the refugee quarter. I have this coin. Omar sent you? Not exactly. Kind of. I mean, yes. I'll take you to Zem. You don't look like any Gayani refugee I know. Who sent you? Were you sent to kill me? No, no! Omar said you could help. One of my friends may still live here. Ravi. He worked on our farm for a while before he came here to the city. Ah, Ravi, you say? I'll make inquiries. And what is your name? Banga. I will do my absolute best to get a message to your friend, Banga. Oh, don't look so surprised. What did they tell you about me? That I'm a liar? A murderer? A thief? Well, I am so much more than just that. How charmingly you blush. Do not be embarrassed, traveler. Navid is a cunning man, and he speaks very pretty words, does he not? You might even see him give his own cloak to a beggar as well as his food, and be poor and hungry himself. And it would be no lie. Excuse me. But remember, my dear, self-sacrifice is not the whole measure of a person. Would you like something to drink? A sweet, perhaps? No, thank you. Ah, perhaps you still do not trust me. My dear, I assure you that you have nothing to fear from me. Unless, of course, you hurt any of the refugees. Or cross me, or steal from me. Other than that, I'm remarkably reasonable. I am kind to those who are kind to me. I always have been. Yes, and I have dealt harshly with those who thought to overlook me, or discount me, or use me for their own ends. And so too should you. The others will rally you to their causes, I have no doubt. What did Navi tell you? That you must give food to the poor? Of course he did. And Sohrab, have you spoken to him? Would tell you that order is the highest good, even when he must know that the only way to eliminate the chaos he so fears is to leave no one living. Omar, perhaps, will speak to you of injustice. He will be fiery, captivate you with speeches. But I, traveler, I will give you advice. Protect yourself. Be kind to those others discard, for I was once discarded. And those who did it are dead, while I still live. Be kind, and remember you owe no kindness to those who will not be kind to you. Do that, and perhaps you shall survive this city. Survive? Yes. Come to the window, my dear. I wish to show you something. What do you see when you look out? These people fled war and death. They had nothing. And when they came here, they would have been turned away if not for me. But I know what it is to have no place in this world. I know what it is to be fed cruelty and expected to show kindness, even gratitude. And so these refugees have found a home here, in a place I protect. Do not tell me that you are new here, that you are innocent of any crime, that you have not harmed anyone. None of that will save you. What will save you are your actions. Be kind, Banga. It is my only advice. And if you wish for an ally that will be loyal as you are loyal, come to me. Oh, I guess I could have talked to both of them. Maybe after I'm talking to all of them, I get to decide what I can do. So the whole voting thing and the wait here on the stream did not matter at all. Then again, I didn't know how this game would go. You there! You can't be here! I'm very sorry. I didn't know. I was... Oh, of course. You're here for the job posting. No, I just... This way. But... Are you here to join my crew? No, actually. I was given this token by Sohrab. He told me to come see if you needed help. Interesting. Sohrab thinks he can put one of his guards on my ships? What does he hope to learn? I'm actually new here. I just arrived from the outer provinces this morning. And you're still here? That's brave of you. You'd be much safer going home. The farm is failing. I need money to bring back. But the city does seem complicated. Oh, it's not complicated. No, not complicated at all. You only have to remember that everyone's lying to you and everyone wants something from you. Oh, and once you've given them what they want, you're expendable. That part is important. For instance, ask yourself, why does Shroud want your help? I helped find monsters from one of the portals. He was impressed. Ah, that is impressive. No, I'm not mocking you. Courage is rare, traveler, and Shroud hopes to use yours to his advantage by making you a gift to me. He knows that I am vulnerable when I leave my ships, and even he, worshipping order as he does, knows that Iskandrin will fall entirely if trade is cut off. Trade is the lifeblood of the Zuar Peninsula. Trade has not been profitable lately. Ah, yes, you come from the provinces, and it was Daila that has brought most of the grain from Iskandrin, before the city fell, and Gayan before it fell too. Still, the market would be good enough, were it not for the nobles of this city sending the grain north with these soldiers. The nobles do not offer farmers like you a good price for your crops. But to hear them tell it, it was they who built Iskandrin. They would want you to forget where the marble came from their houses, where they got the gold for their statues, and the silks for their clothing. They don't tell the truth, that the merchants brought it all, and they don't tell the greater truth either. Without the merchants, Iskandrin would fall. And yet you are not safe when you leave your ships? No, we are not. That snake in the great temple preaches that money is the root of all evil. Never mind that we bring medicines he desperately needs, and cloth for bandages. He thinks prayer is what summons help from the heavens, not the actions of humans. He seems so sincere. He might be. I have never decided what I think of the man, but whether he seeks to trick you or not, he is wrong. And he makes things worse for us. I see. But none of that changes things right now. Shroud offered my help. Is there anything you need? You seem serious enough in your offer, but no, not yet. Come back and find me later if you wish to join my crew. I cannot promise you a life without danger. Far from it. But I can and will promise that if you are loyal to us, we will be loyal to you. And that is far more than anyone else in this city can offer. Okay, so that quest is done. I'm guessing I can just go talk to anybody now. Let me go talk to the hat merchant. Traveler! You mentioned a friend from Gayan, yes? Do you know where I might find him? Ah, you misunderstand. No, I have no knowledge about your friend's location. However, it would be fair to say that you do not hate those from Gayan? Of course. Ah, traveler. In this city there is no surety. Times are difficult, and the refugees face much hatred. However, if you were willing to help one, if I can. Excellent! The woman's name is Rosanna, and I'm given to understand that you can find her near the temple. Hi. You! Are you the traveler the hat merchant mentioned? Yes, I am. No time! Quick, this way. We have to outrun the... Oh no. Stand and fight, thieves! Help me! Distract him! Then meet me in the refugee quarter once you're done. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Oh. Do I have to fight? Hi. I think I'm just gonna fall back for now, get him moving. Come on, what are you gonna do? You gonna do nothing? Alright, I'll come to you. Pretty low on AP, that's why I'm not able to do anything. Alright, let me wait it out a little bit. Ah, here we go. Yeah, now I'm getting it. You see that meter that's moving? It took me a while to figure it out, but that's actually my AP points. I beat up a temple guard! And now my thigh is, like, completely gone. Alright, she should be by the quarter then. Woof! Thank you! Did you actually steal something? No, of course not. I just helped you fight priests! Priests! You stole from the priests! And I wouldn't have to if they would help the refugees, but they don't, do they? So we have to steal what we need. Was this why the hat merchant sent me to you? To help you steal? No, I don't want to steal anymore. You said you had to. I have had to. I'm not gonna let my family starve. I'm not gonna let them die of fevers when the city has medicine. No one wants to give a job to a Gayani, you know that. So I'm learning. But it wasn't always that way. And now with my family, a friend of mine, a refugee, stayed at our farm for some months before coming here. We welcomed him. And I thank you for that. Though I think this story was not so happy once he came to the city. Others, though, they aren't like you. Except the merchants. They don't care where you're from, as long as you can fight and work the ships. So why don't you ask them for a job? That's my plan. Except I can't fight. Not well enough. I need someone who can train me, and then speak on my behalf. Teach me to fight. I need to learn how to shoot. I'll do what I can. I found a gun! She just finds a gun! This fantastic purple and yellow gunner outfit, and someone to help me practice. Now what? Let's put fashion aside and review the basics. Guns aren't fists. Yes, I already knew that. Have you trained anyone on this before? My point is that you can attack enemies that are much farther away from you. You see the red lines around the edges of the tiles a few spaces out from you? That's your range. If your target is inside those lines, you'll hit them. If they run outside the lines, you won't. So I just need to get close enough to hit my target, then I can open fire? Pretty much. You want to stay as far away as possible. You don't have much armor. One more thing. The gun came with a couple of link gems. How do I use them? Oh, right. You select your target and open the combo wheel. Move the analog stick to match the direction of the panel with the link gem attached. Follow the rotating arrows that come out of the link gem. That'll show you how to activate it. Okay, so once I activate these, what do they do? Well, this first one is called Vault, and it says, you're going to do a backflip and shoot your target in midair, using the recoil from the gun to propel yourself one space away from the target. I'm going to do a backflip and shoot someone, and propel yourself backwards. Maybe try not to go too crazy with that one. That rifle has longer range than other guns, so maybe just use Vault if your opponent gets close enough to hit you. What's this other one then? Do I get to grow wings and breathe fire? I heard about what you did at the gates. This other one is called Snipe. It just does more damage when your target is far away. Oh well, that's impressive too, I guess. You can see why the gun came with those 2 link gems, though. You could try combining Vault and Snipe to get away from an enemy and do more damage to them. You actually do know about this stuff. I suppose that's why you're the hero of portals. What was it like killing that first portal monster? Were you scared? Did you think you were going to die? Let's just start. Okay, why am I not moving? Oh, there I am. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I actually did really well there. Still getting used to the controls to some degree. Fortunately, I need more AP to actually move. Good. Did I do it right? Nice. Vault and that. I missed. Do a barrel roll instead of a backflip? Maybe that's in episode 2. I don't know. Oof! I think I learned something. You better hope so. I'll be better after I have a drink of water and a good meal. In the meantime, could you do something for me? Take this medicine to my brother, Minu. She needs it for my little sister. Sure, I guess. Alright, gotta speak to Minu. I don't even know where she is. Oh, she's actually in the quarters. Excuse me, I'm looking for Minu. Do you know where to find her? Oh, there's that old lady with the wrinkles. Oh my god. Look at all the detail there. Hey, Minu. What do you want with us? Who sent you? Rosanna sent me. She sent me this medicine and asked me to tell you that she is training to join the merchants. She should know better by now. The girl wasn't born a fighter. If she keeps trying to become one, she'll only end up dead, and our family will starve. Tell her to forget her pride and come home. We need her here, not off on some fool's quest. I will do as you say, though I'm not sure she will listen. Yes, I see I should expect you to be useless. Young people these days are fools. I got a headbutt ready for her. She'll just turn into dust. What are you waiting for? Go! Tell her! Do what you can to persuade her. Remember, a family's well-being hangs in the balance. I spoke to your mother. She wants me to come home, doesn't she? Well, since you mention it. She doesn't understand. I was a weak child, yes. But I can't be weak anymore. The merchants take care of their own. Does no one take care of the refugees? Zem does, or so she says. But Zem doesn't care about the law. She would have us break it in order to serve her. She says the law has done nothing for us, so we should pay it no mind. Do you not believe that? You told me that you had to steal in order to get medicine for your sister. I do. For now. But I don't want to steal forever. This city hates us. Zem is right. And she's right that if we stay here, we'll have to steal. We'll have to cheat. And that means we'll be hated forever. But if I go with the merchants, I can work for my family's passage away from here. I could buy them a little farm in the north. Anything. Other than with them staying here. Do you see? I do. Come on. Let's train a little more. Oh god, another training mission. I'll join you for this one. You'll need to get used to fighting alongside other people if you're going to join the merchants. I brought another person to help with the training. Can they fight too? The more the merrier, or the more blood. Something. You know a lot, but you should work on your presentations. Noted. Okay, first thing, if you're going to team up with others, you want to know how to choose who you're giving orders to. Have you noticed the list of characters on the left and right of the screen? Let's go with yes. Right. The left side shows your team, and the right side shows your opponents. The person at the top of the list is always the first person you control at the start of a battle. We'll start out with me. What if I want to go first? The merchants are going to love your go-get-'em attitude. To select another teammate, highlight the tile they're standing on and press A. That will shift focus to them. You can also use the right and left bumper to cycle through your team. Then you can order away. How do I keep track of who's currently selected? The center and shape of the range indicators will shift. A fancy spinning green circle will appear at the feet of your new selection. Think you can handle all that? Only one way to find out. Alright, so I can just use the bumpers to actually do that. And I can actually, like, switch control on a whim. I kind of wish they were just, like, whatever players that was not moving, they would go automatically. But it doesn't seem like they're doing that. So it is a little bit annoying there, in that sense, that you have to keep, like, cycling regularly. Oh, that was bad. Let me just do the headbutt. At least they're ignoring her. Okay. Get her! Yeah. I think you've learned a lot. You aren't a bad fighter, you know. Does that mean you'll speak to the merchants on my behalf? It does. Let's go now. And while we walk, maybe you can tell me how a farmer from the outer provinces got so good at using weapons? Bears. What? What? We really should go. Right. Basically what that means is that he was raised by bears. Alright, gotta speak to the merchants. Hi. You look so angry all the time. What's your business? I'm here to recommend someone for the merchants. Rosanna. I know you have a job posting open. We do, but not for that weakling. She can't be a merchant if she can't fight, and she can't fight. You see these bruises? All her. Why don't you give her one more chance to prove herself to you? Fine, but you're lucky we're waiting on the tide, or I'd have said no. Okay, so now we're actually on a building. Oh, I don't have all my AP ready. Ooh, I can actually headbutt from here? Even though he's, like, below me? He's just not doing anything. He's just taking 2 attacks at once? Maybe I should have her go after this guy. So it's a matter of like balancing what you're gonna do. Have you go back, please? Good, she's out of the way. I'm gonna have you hide over here for now while I do the work. That guy's down. Can't even move as her for now. So I'm gonna have you hide. He'll do the fighting. I wonder how much health I even have. I'll be damned! She really can fight. Well, if you want a job, kid, come on. What? Now? Really? The tide's turning. Now or never, kid. But I won't get to say goodbye. You'll be back. Traveler, will you tell my family where I've gone? Tell them I'll be back when I can, with some gold for them. And tell them that I hid as much as I could under the hearth. It should be enough. I'll tell them. Good luck. Alright, your daughter's gone. You don't mind, do you? Where's my daughter? Is she still off getting beaten to a bloody pulp? She found a job on one of the merchant ships. She says to tell you that she'll be back when she can, and that there's some gold for you under the hearth. She's really gone? Yes. You let her go? She said, I don't care what she said. She's a child. She's my child. And she shouldn't be off on some merchant ship, alone on the seas. It's too dangerous. She doesn't want you to have to live here forever. She's doing this for you and her little sister. And she's stronger than you think. She wants to buy you a farm on the coast. A farm? Like her grandfather's? I should never have told her about it. But I wanted her to know that life wasn't always like this for us. Maybe it won't last forever either. Rosanna wants to change your family's fortunes. And perhaps she'll succeed. All I can do now is hope. And pray for her safety. I actually got rewards, like an ability. Can I actually change classes? Maybe that's what it's telling me that I can do. Alright, so... get forcibly recruited. It's definitely bandits. They're not over there. Don't think I want to be recruited by the guards. I'd rather talk to the hat merchant. Traveler! Or should I say, citizen? Neither of those is my name. Ah, but names are dangerous. Best you stay anonymous as long as possible. For a fighter of your caliber, mystery will be your friend. But enough advice. The rebel army is looking for a messenger. Wouldn't it be unwise to work for the rebel army? If anyone knew who you were, perhaps. But for the present moment, if you recall our recent discussion just now, you are safely anonymous. I thought I was the hero of portals. Keep your hood up then. And in any case, whatever madcap business Omar might get up to, this errand is entirely innocent. Something about the way you say that worries me. You wound me, but judge for yourself. Go and speak to Omar's second-in-command, and see if this mission is one you find worthy. You will find the rebel army in Old Town. That's the name of a pizza place here in St. John's. Tima. Hello, I was sent by a hat merchant. Do you know where I might find Omar's second-in-command? That would be me. I am Tima, a loyal citizen of Iskendron. And you are? I am Bonga. Why would I give my name if I was told to be anonymous? If the hat merchant sent you, we will assume you are trustworthy. And in any case, we need help. The streets are dangerous, Bonga, and our people are wounded. We need to bring them bandages and medicine, but only strong fighters will be able to make their way past the portals and their monsters. Ah, portal monsters. If you can fight, that is enough. They can defeat it just like any other creature, but you must not let yourself fall to fear. Too many have been paralyzed by the sight of the portals, and we have lost good fighters. That's not what The thing is... Never mind. I will do what I can. And we will not send you alone. One of ours will be at the ready to help you. Here, take this map. It will show you where to go next. Have you ever fought alongside a mage before? I can't say I've met many mages in the outer regions. I suppose you wouldn't. Magics are difficult to master, but they are extremely powerful. So most concentrate in cities like Iskendron. I believe you should see a mage in action before joining in directly. Mages have many tools at their disposal, but their most central is corruption. It's a corroding energy that eats away at the target. You've likely encountered some form of it while fighting the portal monsters. I have. It's unpleasant. Indeed, but a powerful tool in the right hands. Many of a mage's magics are enhanced in the presence of corruption, so many mages carry link gems that enable them to generate corruption, as well as consume it. If a mage is patient, they can use corrupt repeatedly to increase its intensity, though they must be cautious, as it will eventually dissipate if not maintained. You can monitor a character's status effects next to their portal on the side of the screen. Then, once the mage is ready to strike, they can use Disintegrate to shred their hapless target from the inside out. Disintegrate consumes the target's corruption to fuel its effect, so the more corruption they have, the more powerful it will be. So if I give them a lot more corruption, I can use Disintegrate for maximum damage. Maybe a lot more corruption there. Now for Disintegrate. Work? I think it did. No, it's corruption times 5, so I didn't get rid of it. Okay, let me do this again. Corruption's removed. Okay, I gotta do even more. At least there's not a lot of AP to use it. Okay, now I got it working. First time I did it wrong, I was actually in the wrong direction. That was my problem. Let me get over there if I can. Seems like that's the portal, isn't it? go. Oh. Are you alright? Are you hurt? We brought you bandages and this medicine. Thank you. Thank you 1,000 times. This wound on my arm can wait. Come, we will give this medicine to my youngest child. Who are you, traveler? I have not seen you before, but you come with Omar's soldiers. I am Banga, newly arrived from the outer holdings. How ready you help us? You have my thanks. I am Makod. My family has lived in Iskendron for as long as we can remember. What do you think of this city? It's not what I expected. It has not always been like this. Once, before the bad times came, before Dahila fell, our docks were bustling with ships and traders. Iskendron was dripping with gold. Even the poorest drank fine wines and wore scented oils in their hair. We were fools to think those times would last forever, and we could not see how anything would end them. Now, well, you have seen how things are now. What happened? How could things have gone so wrong? There are many answers, and one. I don't understand. Everyone in this city will have an answer for you. The rebels in Old Town believed that the bad times came and the rich grew too greedy, and sought to profit off the backs of the poor. The priests would tell you that greed in all its forms is the root of all evil, though it would point to the merchants and black markets rather than the nobles. The nobles in the city guard would say that it is the rabble who have caused this by rioting and stealing. They say we are greedy of the wealth the nobles gained during the good times. The merchants would tell you that piety and the rabble-rousing of the rebels are equally to blame, both standing in the way of honest trade. And the syndicate, led by their Shadow Queen, they would tell you that it is the priests, false and beholden to the rich, who have led the city astray with promises of heaven. Who can say who is correct? You, apparently. You said there was one answer. There is, citizen. The wheel turns. Whatever the agents or their coming, bad times follow good, and good times follow bad. Whether you are a harbinger of better times or worse, I could not say. I thank you for your aid. May you come to no harm in this city. I definitely don't want to be harmed either. Hello, child. Are you injured? You stay away from us! Stay away from the children! My apologies. I meant no harm. I come from Old Town. Omar gave me bandages and medicine to help those wounded in the portal attacks. Truly? Omar has been a friend to us. I can give them to you if you need. It looks as if your little brother has a wound from one of the portal monsters. He does. A portal opened in the main square the other day, like a door of shadow, and monsters came out. I told Wasif to run, but he was always a brave boy. He wanted to fight and help. He slew one of the monsters himself, but now his leg festers. Here, take some of the medicine. It may help. I will! And I thank you, citizen. It's not often that one of you will help one of us. A family from Gayan worked on our farm for a season. They helped us in the fields and told us of the city. They left for the city, and we thought it would be better for them. Perhaps we were wrong. Perhaps I was wrong that it would be better for me too. I wonder if I should go back. I wonder the same. After the tribesmen took Gayan from us, we all sought high walls for safety. But it is worse here than on the farms. If you go back, know that we will come with you, my family and I. We will work for our keep. Anyone here would help you find me. My name is Sadid. I will remember. Be well, Sadid. May your gods protect you, citizen. Okay, there's a battle. Sure, I'll do that. Okay, that's the take on the, those mooks. Do you see that ugly one with the two big shields over there? Looks like one of the city guard's defenders. Except he's got a big oozing cloud of corruption. Mages have to work to generate corruption. And those portal monsters with the shields. It just seeps out of them and into anyone standing next to them. You're still vulnerable to a mage's corruption, same as anyone. They're tough to kill. They'll get you eventually just by standing next to you. They say you're the hero of portals, but if the corruption gets too intense, don't be a hero. Take a step back, recharge, and let someone else stand next to the monster for a bit while your corruption fades. Alright, so basically it's telling me that if I get too corrupted to actually pull back. I'll start inching my characters each a little bit closer. Okay, I see what I gotta do here. Let me deal with this guy first. As long as I'm not corrupted, I'll just stay and fight. That should be good for now. Is that guy almost dead yet? Move yet. Alright, I'm still getting the hang of this game, thankfully. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to do anything until this guy's ready to go. Get some more active meter. Perfect. Again, it's kind of hard to keep track of everything going at once. Hopefully this guy will finally get beat. Okay, good, he's down. Oh no, my mage is down! Oh, that's not a good time. Help! Help! My leg! Okay, hang on, I just gotta answer this message. Here! I have some medicine to spread on it. I recognize you. You are Omar's new sellsword. I am no soldier, only a citizen looking for work. Ah, everyone has a sellsword in this town. As if it wasn't bad enough, the city guard come to raid our houses and accuse us of all manner of things. Now they send shadow monsters to kill us. You think the portals are sent by the city guard? Who else could it be? Who could bring down such magic except the nobles? They have gold enough to buy any mage they choose. I've never met a mage who can make such a portal. Nor I. But there's one at work in this city. And make no mistake, it's enough to make me think that I might try my hand at being a merchant. So I'll thank you not to tell Omar I said any such thing. I won't say a word. Good. He has a hatred of them. Says they care nothing for us. But if they can take me away from these monsters... Ah, just the ramblings of an old man. The Skendron is my home. Still, if you wanted to leave, no one would think less of you for it. Oh, it's good to know that my party members will recover for the next battle. It was good of you to bring bandages to the refugees as well. Few will aid them, though there is little enough to go around. How can we look away from their suffering? It seems there may be no end to it. That's true enough, but to look into the future, with thoughts only of suffering, is to invite trouble. For now, we have more immediate enemies. Thank you for your help, traveler. Return to us if ever you wish to return this city to its former glory. Alright, so I got the mage abilities there. Everybody gets a hat. Even me? Ah, my dearest friend. I have a favor to ask of you. I've heard that a lot lately. But it is only to be expected that a strong warrior will be much in demand, yes? I suppose. But I came here to... Yes, yes. Now, good citizen, listen closely. I have a problem. I have hats that absolutely must be delivered all over the city, and no one to deliver them. What with the portals and the chaos in the markets, my usual runners have all decided to stay home. Or perhaps they've been killed. Should I check on them? Mayhap. Certainly, if you ever get pulled into one of those portals, do take a look around for anyone familiar looking. In the meantime, with such uncertainty and chaos upon us, it would be a travesty, indeed, to deprive the citizens of Iskendrun of their most precious commodity, their style. So it's settled then. Excellent. Just take this crate. No, don't drop it! And start delivering. All the hats have addresses pinned to the box. Dunia gets a hat. Samir gets a hat. Anor gets a hat. Everybody gets a hat! Is that a reference to Oprah? I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Yep! Talk to Noble Guard. I guess it's only around the Noble area. Alright, I guess I'm going to the Noble's quarter then. You! State your business! What's in that crate? I, have a delivery from the hat merchant for... 1 second. Lord Samir. Could you direct me to where he lives? From the hat merchant, you say? But of course. Lord Samir's mansion has blue awnings with the sigil of a golden hair. Just that way. Thank you. How polite. And here I've been hearing about new adventurers aiding the rebels and the riffraff in the black markets. Yes, that would be terrible. You said it! Well, off you go. Can't keep Lord Samir waiting. Hello, I'm here to deliver Lord Samir's hat. My hat? My hat has arrived! Oh, thank the heavens! I thought I was gonna have to attend Lady Fadwa's ball with no hat at all. Just imagine the horror. Why is his nose so curved? God, he looks ugly as hell! I'm trying, but I'm not sure I can. Right you are. It fairly boggles the mind. Here, take this gold to give to the hat merchant. His work is just as splendid as always. Alright, so now I gotta get Dunia's hat ready. Okay, I guess I can just look at the glow. Oh, the docks. Phew! Thank you for your help, traveler. I tell you, we can't weigh anchor soon enough. This place is a nightmare. Is that great for one of the ships? Okay, I do notice one thing about Iskendrun. I think it's based on Istanbul. Like, look to the left over there. You see those towers over there? That was one of the signature mosques over in Istanbul. So maybe they're making a reference to that when they designed the world for this game. I'm looking for Dunia so I can deliver her new hat. You're in luck. I'm Dunia. Oh my god, I thought that was a woman the whole time. I never thought by looking at those eyebrows that was a woman. Now, let me see that hat. Ah, the very finest quality. A nightmare might be, but Iskendrun has the best hats of any city. That merchant is a miracle worker. Forgive me for saying, but that's an awful lot of straps. Why are there straps on a hat? Oh, indeed it is a great deal of straps. One must, of course, comport oneself in a style fitting of the merchants, hence the wide brim and the feather, but the winds can be punishing out on the seas. Thus, it behooves me to make sure that this hat is properly adhered to my head. You would think one strap would be enough, but you would be gravely mistaken. The hat merchant, with his usual exemplary craftsmanship, made sure this hat would never get lost. Well, I'm glad you got your hat in time to sail. As am I. Here, take this payment for the hat merchant, would you? Don't you dare think of taking it for yourself and disappearing. The merchants can find you anywhere you go. I assure you, I would do no such thing. Now, if you'll excuse me... Wait! A portal! All hands on deck. You, hat merchant's assistant. Can you fight? I'm not the... Never mind. Yes, I can. Good. Form up the duelist over there. Which one? The one with the amazing hat. Don't you know anything about duelists? Yeah, I play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, so I know about those duelists. I mean, apparently not. I also seem not to know much about merchants. Talk later. Fight now! Oh, so now we have another archetype character. Do you see that glorious hat? Trademark sign of a duelist. Make your way to those boats. Working on it. Watch and awe as they zip and dash across the field, making light work of their opponent, with hats ever firmly in place. Able to attack from range and up close, they are nimble artists of battle. The hat, their brush, their enemies. Talk later, fight now, right? I'll do my best to give orders while I make my way over there. Huh. Fine then. You know, if you ever want to pause the action, just hold right trigger. You can take all the time you want to issue commands, or issue timing critical commands against tricky opponents. Why am I only finding out about the pause now? That would have been good earlier. Okay, so obviously if I pause, I can't really move. But I've already committed my moves. Quick shot, apparently, I only need like 1 AP for. Obviously not going to do a lot of damage, but it's there. Can I actually pick him off from here? Yes, I can. Oh, I missed. Got away. I'm gonna wait for you to move, and then I'm just go do my thing. Oh wow, I can actually do a kick from a long distance? Oh, I could. Also, I got a bit of corruption, and I don't like that. Hello, James. Glad you can make it. Kinda don't want to do my fighting over here because of all the corruption. I think it's gone away now. Using a move called Dirty Bomb. So I think that's where you get the corruption. Ah, God. I'm losing it here. No, there are other people in the stream too. Maybe they're just not... Maybe they don't have anything to say at the moment. That's fine. There, I think I knocked him off the boat. Alright, so I guess I go back to the docks. Anwar. Hello, is Anwar here? I am Anwar. What's your business here? I came to deliver your hat from the hat merchant. One blue hat with 3 ostrich feathers. That's it. Oh, it's just like I imagined. Look at me. Isn't it just the most beautiful hat that you've ever seen? It's really something. I know what you're thinking. You do? It doesn't go with my suit at all. Yes, that was it. Don't worry. I'm getting a new suit made up to match. I'll be the most stylish person in the city. Oh, good. That reminds me. Where is that suit? It should have been delivered. Can you go check for me at the markets? Certainly. This appears to be a day for running errands. Who is Yasmin? Yes, I'm looking for one of the tailors. Yasmin, is that you? But of course. My friend, I can see you are obviously a citizen of taste and refinement. Let me show you the most wonderful array of capes to replace that drab... No, I'm not here for me. I'm here for Anwar. He'd like to know if you're finished with his suit yet. Oh dear, I sent it off this morning. Messenger must have gotten lost. Such a timid girl, forever hiding from things. She mentioned that she would go through the temple district, I believe. Go check on her, will you? This is my life now, isn't it? Yep, that is your life. Going around and gotta fight in the temple. I like when I have a duelist with me with like little rhyme or reason as to why. Alright. This is so weird. I look like a bear, really. At least I can do Mega Punch now. But my AP is looking pretty bad. One thing I'm not a fan of is you constantly have to change what character you're playing as all the time. I kind of wish you didn't have to do that. Like maybe have a character that can move automatically, but that doesn't seem to be able to happen. And it makes things very hectic. Kick. I am getting used to the fighting system, but when it's like more than one character, I am getting a little overwhelmed. Not gonna do much, but at least it's something. Now I have enough. Is that guy almost dead? There! Oh, Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought I was dead for sure when those monsters showed up. No problem, miss. Are you Yasmin's messenger? I am. I was supposed to deliver this suit to Old Town. The streets are full of monsters. I just can't possibly be expected to deliver things when it's so dangerous. I could take the suit to Anwar if you'd like. Oh, would you? Thank you so much. You're such a strong fighter. Surely you aren't scared of anything. I wonder what that would be like. You could try your hand at becoming an adventurer. Then you would be able to go out in the streets without being afraid. I hadn't thought of that. What an interesting thought. What a very interesting thought indeed. Well, I'll be on my way back to the markets now. Good luck, and thank you for saving my life. There, I did it. I will deliver the suit now. I have your suit. My suit! My wonderful suit. Let me just try it on for you. Look at me! I am resplendent, even though my character art has not changed at all. Yes, of course. Resplendent. Very blue. The word blue hardly does justice to it, don't you think? Azure, perhaps? That is it! What a wonderful word! Azure. Azure! Why, it rolls off the tongue. A suitably elegant word for an elegant suit. Ah, and here's the payment for the hat merchant. Tell him he simply must stop by to see the hat in all its glory. Oh, I'll tell him. Alright, gotta go back to the temple now. Good! You're back! What's this I hear about you stealing Yasmin's apprentice? I beg your pardon? Apparently the fool girl has gotten it into her head to be an adventurer and run off to take up a career as a duelist. I don't suppose you would know anything about that? Oh. Oh dear. Well, I wouldn't show yourself at Yasmin's shop anytime soon. You'll be most unwelcome. I see. Oh, here are the payments for the hats. And Anwar says you should come by and see his hat and his new matching suit. No, thank you. My eyes were harmed enough by the making of the hat. But he's happy, and I suppose that's what matters. Alright, so now we got that moveset. Okay, so you know what? I think this is a good time to end the stream right now. But we'll definitely be continuing this at a later time. I am having fun with this game, even though it is like a massive learning curve. But once you get the hang of it, it doesn't seem so bad. I hear there's going to be like some future PvP modes in the future. Like maybe you can actually have characters go against each other. This would be also really good if it had like online play, where like you can only focus on your character, and then anybody that's playing on your file can play as the other characters. Hopefully that will be a thing. I hear there will be some online capabilities, but I don't know if we're that far yet. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for coming, and I'll see you next time.